Today I'll be showing you the 2006 Intel-based iMac. So it was released in 2006, and this was the first ever Intel-based iMac that ditched the G3 processors and made way for the brand new Intel processors. This computer was the computer that replaced the earlier PowerPC G3 based computers, for example the iMac G5. Most people mistaking these things as the iMac G5, but there's a noticeable difference to tell that this is an Intel based iMac. For example, one of them is the webcam and the microphone, and also the ports. It also has a different layout of ports compared to the other PowerPC computer. Now this computer has a variety of changes that define the its older brother, the iMac G4. It has a bunch of new different features that the iMac G4 didn't have. For example, a slot loading disk drive and a whole new different design that everybody loved. This computer was quite popular, and it had a few cool new features that nobody has ever seen before. For example, Bluetooth capabilities, a cool little light that flashes when you put it in sleep mode in the corner, and a built-in webcam. It also had a few other different ports, and they also introduced a few new ports as well. And this was the first ever computer to have an aluminum part of the body, which is the stand. Like I said before, this has a few cool new ports. For example, the headphone port, the microphone port, 3 USB ports, 2 FireWire ports, a modem port, and an external display port. And on the other side, it has a off button, as you can see here. As far as the designs go, this computer has a very sleek design with a transparent frame that looks really cool, and it had a bunch of essentials that went really well with it. For example, and because this thing was Bluetooth, they introduced a whole bunch of new things. For example, the Apple wireless keyboard. This kind of has the same design with like the transparent edges and stuff, and they also introduced the all-new cordless mouse. Mine, however, has a cord, but it has the same design as this. You could choose from using using Bluetooth essentials or wired essentials. Unfortunately, when I got this as a donation, I never actually got the Bluetooth mouse, so I had to use this one that I had lying around. So upon starting up the computer, you have a very familiar look as you turn it on that you'd probably see with the newer computers of the day that run macOS 10 or macOS Yosemite, as you can see here. So you get this sign-in page where you can sign in to your account. And so now that the computer is booted up, I can show you the software. Alright guys, so now that we have the system booted up, we can check out the software that we're running. So it's running macOS 10 version 10.6.8. So it's got a 2.16 GHz Intel Core 2 Duo. So it's got 3 gigabytes of memory, and yeah. So there are a few things you can do with this thing. but you are also kind of limited with what you can do. For example, Facebook and YouTube won't work on this thing because you have an outdated browser, and YouTube won't work because same thing, just won't play the videos. It will give you this outdated browser notification. Also, you can't really download any new applications, or this will happen, as I tried with this. So yeah, I was gonna try and demonstrate because my friend had it on his old computer, but yeah. So yeah, there are a few other things you can do with it though. You can web browse, although it's a bit slow. Here, let me show you. So so you can go to the Apple website, for example. Here it is, iPhone 10, all updated. It's a little weird with like the pictures because they're in the corner for some reason, but I think it's like the old setup. But other than that, it's pretty much good. So it's all updated, HomePod. Also, what's really surprising is that in the dashboard, you can get this widget over here, this little movie dashboard, this movie widget, where you can like see all the movies that are coming out. For example, all these are new movies. This is something called, I also got a few other widgets. This is ringtone feeder. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just something interesting I saw. And there's also asteroids, just like we can play a little round. Sometimes it doesn't work for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't work. It works on my other computer. This always happens. Yeah, and then even when you leave, it still makes noises. Yeah, it also does that cool thing when you put a widget on the dashboard. Anyway, so you can also get more widgets for this by going to this. By getting this dashboard widget, and then you can press more widgets, and you can go to this really old part of the Apple website, and yeah, go to different things. For example, you can go to games, and you can choose a bunch of games. I wonder if there's Pong. Pong. Where's P? A, B. I don't think there's a Pong. Oh, here. So, paddle ship, parachutes, free game. Oh, here we go. Pong with a clock. Okay, they have that. Let's try and get it. Alright, so I guess it works. Alright, cool. So now we have a Pong clock. Okay. Oh, this is a Pong clock. I'm not too sure what that is. Press keep. Oh, okay, that's small. Okay, so I guess it says the time because it's 2023, and I think you could also play. Yeah, you can play. That's pretty cool. It's like a clock, and you can play Pong. That's pretty nice. Anyway, so I guess we're gonna exit out of that. Alright, so let's see what else. So Netflix works perfectly on this. You can go to the Netflix website and play any movie you possibly desire. Then they all work perfectly fine. They're a bit chunky. They're a bit chunky at first, but then eventually they're okay. You can't really see. It's not that high resolution, but it's still fine. Let's see. Let's try Sing. Even though I really hate this movie, I'm just gonna do it as an example. Put that lower. It's loading. It does definitely work. You have to update a few things. As you can see, it's a little chunky, but then when you put it at full screen, it eventually gets better. But yeah, as you can see, it works. That's one thing. So anyway, I wasn't expecting it to work, but it does. There are also a few websites you can go to that will allow you to use YouTube videos and stuff. I think Yahoo or Bing works with videos. Or you could just go to one of these websites where you can where you can like watch YouTube videos and it like works. Also, for the love of God, don't watch the Emoji Movie. It's probably the worst movie in the history of the world. Okay, so we got that out of the way. So, yeah, we don't have to be here anymore because there's nothing else. As you can see, YouTube won't work because it'll say you have an unsupported browser. I also tried, oh, wait a second. It works? Wait, what? Wait, YouTube works? No way. Oh, okay. So I guess I was wrong. Somehow it's working. Is it only on Firefox when it doesn't work? Okay, so never mind. So I guess I was right because I was on my iBook and I was watching some YouTube videos in low resolution. But I guess this does work. Okay, so YouTube works on this, so this thing's pretty good. Now I'm starting to think if Julie regretted giving this to me because this thing can do a lot if you think about it. My. Alright, so I guess I'll sign into this later and check my YouTube status. But yeah, so let's see what else. It also comes with a bunch of cool. So this also comes with a bunch of cool applications that you don't see anymore. Like it's got the old iPhoto. It's also got Photo Booth, which works perfectly. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, so you can also have those cool effects. Here, let's see. We have the iPad effects that you usually see on the iPad. Anyway, there are also a few other ones. There's one that you've probably never seen before. It's called Front Row. It's like a application where you can like see previews of different movies and stuff. But yeah, it works. You can see movie preview. It's a bit like Apple TV, except you can like see a bunch of different trailers for upcoming movies. For example, Thor. Let's see Wonder. I've already watched the movie, but it works. Just takes a while.
My name is Audie Pullman. Next week, I start 5th grade. And since I've never been to real school before, I'm pretty much totally petrified.
He's ready.
Alright, so that's that. I've watched the movie. It's okay. I wasn't too interested in it. And to be honest, the guy in the movie doesn't have such a bad face deformity, in my opinion. He looks perfectly fine. And he seems like a cool kid, and I'd probably want to be friends with him. But, yeah, anyway. And I thought that kid was a jerk. That guy with the leather jacket who had, like, had the Yeezys or whatever. And, yeah. Anyway, so there's also GarageBand. I haven't tried that out yet. There's also chess. My other computer, this just bounced for the longest time. And the spinny wheel of death killed it. Installizing. Okay. That could be a good sign. And then there's also chess, which is a normal game of chess. I demonstrated that to you in the Mastergeko4 review. It's just an average game of 3D chess. It's very chunky. Okay, I don't think GarageBand is going to want to work. Okay. How do I stop? Make it stop. You better. Oh, okay. Okay. So, okay. I guess I'll just, you know what? I'm gonna do this later. Okay. So, okay. So, oh, I don't care. Let's try the piano quickly. Just so you know. I don't care. Alright, so just so you know, I hate using GarageBand on the computer because it's so annoying. It's like really complicating, and you have to use the yeah, I'm not too sure how to use this, but anyway, GarageBand definitely works. But yeah, this is a pretty good computer. If you ask me, this is pretty usable in 2018. Even YouTube videos work, so I guess it's only Firefox that doesn't work, and Safari does, which is pretty surprising. Anyway, so, it's also Spotify. I haven't tried that out yet, but it probably works. I'm not too sure, though. But, yeah. So, let's see what else there is. Yeah, everything's pretty nice. This is a pretty good computer, if you ask me. So anyway, I guess we're gonna end this here, and now we'll do the outro, and then I'll see you in the next video. So yeah, alright, so that'll do goodbye. It for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below for more videos, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.